Imagine this. The sky cracks open, a trumpet sounds in the heavens, and the bridegroom comes. But are you ready, or will you be locked out forever? This is not just another Bible story. This is your wake-up call. Matthew chapter 25 isn't just a chapter, it's a divine alarm clock. Stay with me, because what Jesus reveals in this one chapter could change everything about how you live and where you spend eternity. Let's begin with the parable of the 10 virgins. Jesus said, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. The wise took oil in their lamps, the foolish didn't. And when the midnight cry rang out, behold, the bridegroom is coming. The foolish begged the wise, Give us some of your oil. But it was too late. The door was shut. And the voice from within said, Truly I tell you, I do not know you." This parable is a warning, not to unbelievers, but to believers who appear ready but aren't prepared. The oil represents readiness. It represents spiritual depth, intimacy with God, and ongoing obedience. You can't borrow intimacy with Jesus. You can't live off someone else's faith. Jesus ends the parable with this command, "Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour." Next, Jesus tells the parable of the talents. A master gives his servants talents money and resources and goes on a journey. His servants invest and multiply what they received. But one, out of fear, buries his in the ground. When the master returns, he rewards the 2 faithful ones. But the fearful servant is cast into outer darkness. Here's the lesson. God expects fruitfulness. He doesn't reward passivity. You were created for purpose. So what are you doing with what God gave you? Now we come to the final and most sobering part, the judgment of the nations. The Son of Man returns in his glory. All nations are gathered before him. He separates the people, just like a shepherd separates sheep from goats. To the sheep on his right, he says, "Come, you blessed of my Father. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in." But to the goats on his left, he says, "Depart from me, for I was hungry, and you gave me nothing. I was naked, and you did not clothe me. I was in prison, and you did not visit me." Jesus is saying something powerful here. How you treat the least of these matters. How you treat people is how you treat him. Your faith is proven not by what you say, but by what you do. So what's the message of Matthew 25? Be ready. Keep your lamp full. Use your gifts faithfully. Love the least of these. Live prepared, not panicked. Faithfulness now determines your reward later. Don't just watch this video. Search your heart. Is your lamp full? Are you multiplying what God gave you? Are you loving the broken and the forgotten? If not, start today. Subscribe for more deep, spirit-filled messages from God's Word. Share this with someone who needs to be ready. And comment below, "Lord, keep my lamp burning." Because when the bridegroom comes, you don't want to be left outside.